Hi there, what's up? How are you? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video for you sharing some of my current favorite staple skincare products from the drugstore. This isn't going to be a skincare routine. This is just going to be chatty and sharing my experience with these products and why they really help to benefit my skin. So if you'd like a proper skincare routine, you could just leave a comment and then I'll know if that's something you're interested in watching. But other than that, I just really wanted to share these products because I know for myself personally, I spend a lot of time and money on skincare and I go through it quite frequently. I'm constantly having to replenish products. So I noticed that a lot of the products that I was constantly having to repurchase, I wanted to find more affordable options for so that I didn't feel as bad having to repurchase them as frequently. So let's get started off with some makeup removers and cleansers. One of my favorite go-to products for many years has been the Neutrogena, what is this? Oil-free eye makeup remover. So this is a biphase eye makeup remover. It will separate once it's setting and you just shake it up and it takes off even the hardest to remove waterproof mascara, waterproof brow product, and sometimes even lip products if you're having a hard time removing them. It can really break down a dark long wear lip formula like a red or a dark purple. And what I really like about this is it's affordable. I don't feel guilty replenishing this, whereas for a while I was using the one from Clinique, the Take the Day Off eye makeup remover, and that's just the exact same thing as this. So I just didn't feel like the Clinique one was super necessary. I still love that one and would still definitely recommend that one. But just for me and how, you know, I always wear waterproof eye makeup, it's a little bit more cost effective for me to be using this one and, you know, supplementing in the Clinique one when I feel like treating myself. But yeah, this is great. It can break down the hardest long wear formulations of makeup. And if you want to make it a little bit more eco-friendly and don't want to be using cotton rounds, what I do is I use reusable cotton rounds that I purchased off of Amazon. They're really soft and plush. You can use them once or twice and then you just throw them in the wash and continue to reuse them. Okay, moving on to cleansers. So I do have a dry, more eczema prone skin type, so I really like to use something as my first cleanse to get all my makeup off that's really gentle and not going to cause any agitation or irritation on my skin. This is from Honest. It's the Magic Gel to Milk Cleanser and it's so nice. It will really just break down all of the foundation and concealer, powder, sunscreen, whatever you're wearing on your skin. This formula is jelly and quite oily in a sense, and it just glides over your skin. It's very cushiony, very plush and soft feeling, and you will see all the makeup start to get broken down. And then once you add a little bit of water, it then turns into a milk because the product has emulsified a little, and it just will rinse off all of your makeup, get it all off your skin so that you don't feel like your skin is stripped or dry or gasping for moisture. It's just so nice, mild, and gentle, and in my opinion, one of the best first cleanse steps that you can get from the drugstore. Now, I personally always do a double cleanse because I feel like that helps me be a little bit less prone to acne breakouts. So a really nice clarifying cleanser is what I'll go in with after taking off my makeup, and I've really been enjoying this one from Bliss. It is, again, more of a jelly formula. It doesn't over suds on my skin, so I don't feel like it's super stripping like some other cleansers that tend to get really foamy. So I love that about this one. And then it also does have salicylic acid in it, so that's also really helping my skin because it does help with the areas that are a little bit more prone to acne. Specifically, if you're getting maskne right now, I'll take a couple extra seconds and really massage it in around my mouth. Now, it is a cleanser, so it's not going to be on your skin for very long, but the salicylic acid also does help with a light exfoliation, and overall, I just feel like this cleanser is really nice. It leaves my skin feeling clean and not stripped, which is obviously something I want to emphasize. But yeah, it's just a really nice, gentle cleanser. Super impressed with it right now. This is a supplement that has particularly really helped my skin. I've noticed a big difference when I'm using it because I don't get quite as many under the skin acne spots. It's the Probiotic GX from Nature's Bounty. This is something that I've been taking regularly for probably the past 3 months, and I have noticed significantly less random breakouts. I think it's also really helping with the acne around my mouth from the mask. It's helping my skin. I can tell a difference. It's obviously gonna take a little bit longer for you to notice a difference, especially with something that you're ingesting, but I do think it's helping, and I think that your gut health definitely has a strong correlation to the skin on your face. So taking the probiotic, I've noticed a big difference. It's something that I would recommend as well if you do have particularly acneic prone skin, or if you just feel like you're trying all these topical treatments and nothing's quite working. I would suggest trying a probiotic because it has personally helped me, and there's a ton at the vitamin aisle as well. Okay, next we're gonna be speaking about some sunscreens. I have 2 big favorites. So the first is from CeraVe. This is their tinted face mineral sunscreen with an SPF of 30. I've been a big fan of this. I've repurchased it 1 time already because I went through a full tube. I'm gonna sneeze, I'm so sorry. Anyway, this CeraVe moisturizing sunscreen with the SPF of 30 face tint, I really like this. It's a great mineral option. Now the tint is not going to be super universal, but what it does is it does help reduce the white cast, especially for more medium skin tones. It's going to help so that this doesn't look quite as white and ashy. And honestly, a lot of times when I used mineral sunscreens, I feel like they turn purple on my skin color. It's very bizarre. I get this weird lavender tint, and I don't have that problem with this one. It is something that can sometimes be apparent depending on how dark my skin is, but generally speaking, I put makeup on top of it, so it doesn't seem to be that big of an issue. But I really like this one because it does not cause acne breakouts. It feels really nice and lightweight and super moisturizing as well. But if mineral sunscreen is just not your jam, this is one that I've been using and it doesn't break me out either. It's from Neutrogena. It's the Ultra Sheer Face Mist. This one has an SPF of 55, and the thing with this one is it's supposed to be that you just spray this on your face, but I do feel like you're not ensuring even coverage of the sun protection. So what I like to do is spray it directly into my hand, massage it between my palms, and then get it all over my face just to make sure that all the parts of my face are protected. I will say though that it is kind of convenient if you don't want to touch your face and you're reapplying. You can do the mist, but for that first initial application, I would definitely say spray it into your hand and then massage it on the face. But this one is really nice because it is completely clear and it does not change the formulation of whatever makeup products you're putting on top of it. So you completely do not see this one, and it feels really nice and lightweight. It's almost like water to your skin, honestly. It doesn't feel like anything. Let's talk about serums, because right now my favorite serums are all from the drugstore, and I'm noticing such a huge difference in my skin. The one drugstore serum I haven't been able to swap out yet is vitamin C serums. I haven't found one that I really like from the drugstore, but I was spending so much money on luxury skincare serums and not really feeling like I was getting that much of a benefit from them, and all these drugstore ones literally knock it out of the park. So I want to start off with one that was a repurchase. It's the Good Chemistry Serum from Riel. I love this so much. It's a great daytime serum to be using in the morning, and I just feel like my skin looks so plump and nice and firm and tight. Not tight in a bad way. I'm saying like firm and just youthful and plump, and I feel like it's just such a nice daytime serum to really get my skin looking like I just had a facial, and I love it so much. It just really is a very beautifying serum, I guess you could say. And then they also have these Moisture Melt Snowballs, which I'm a big fan of. It's freeze-dried hyaluronic acid, and you can mix it in with the serum of your choice. It doesn't have to be this one. But for days when my skin is particularly dry, or I feel like my skin barrier is compromised because I'm noticing a lot of flakiness and redness, that is when I will use one of these. And to be quite honest with you, they're almost kind of like styrofoam in consistency, so I'll tear it apart and I can get 2 to 3 uses out of one Moisture Melt Snowball. But really a lifesaver from these if you do have a particularly sensitive skin type. Now, these are my 3 like big game players in the serum game. So the first one is going to be from The Ordinary. This is their Lactic Acid 10% HA. And this is so similar and comparable to the Sunday Riley Good Jeans. I was constantly repurchasing Sunday Riley Good Jeans because I loved the way it made my skin look. I definitely thought that it was worth the splurge, but then it just got to the point where I was like, is there nothing else out there that's more affordable and cost effective? So I decided to try this one from The Ordinary, and I get all the same benefits that I was getting from the Sunday Riley one. And this is like, it's not even comparable price-wise to the Sunday Riley one. This one is so much more affordable. You could probably buy 10 of these for one of the Sunday Riley, and it lasts me just as long as the Sunday Riley one did. So this is a exfoliating treatment. It makes my skin look glowy, youthful, and I just really think it is making a significant difference with the dark spots that I have from leftover hyperpigmentation from acne spots, and it fades those so much quicker. It makes my skin texture look more even, more supple. It just overall makes my skin look really great, and I notice actual significant changes in my skin when I'm using this. Now, the other one from The Ordinary is the Niacinamide and Zinc Percent 1. I'm really liking this because I think it's helping control my acne and keep that at bay. So this isn't something that I use every single day, but I do try to use it every couple days, and I'm noticing it's also helping with the pores in this area. For a while, I felt like those were looking a little bit more enlarged, and it could be in my mind, but I don't think so, because I'm noticing just less enlarged look of pores, especially in the center of my face. And I do really think, for myself personally, the niacinamide helps my skin just behave a little bit better. Now, the last one I wanted to mention is really exciting because I'm noticing such a significant difference in the hydration of my skin. This is their Squalene Serum, which is 100% plant-derived. I wear this every single morning and every single night, and I genuinely feel like when I'm wearing this, I have to use such a little amount of moisturizer, whereas most days I was having to wear 2 layers of moisturizer. When I'm using this, I use like a pea-sized amount of moisturizer because this hydrates my skin so well. It almost has a slight oily feeling to the formulation, so it does feel quite similar to a facial oil, but it gives me more hydration than what I was getting from my hyaluronic acid serum. For my skin type personally, the Squalene blows any high-end luxury hyaluronic acid serum out of the water. Like, this is so much better than anything I've ever tried in terms of providing my skin with that really great protective layer of moisturization. As I was filming, I realized that Rael isn't available at Target, but you can purchase it online. I always thought that Rael was available at Target because, like, in store, because they sell other products from Rael at Target. So I'll have specific links to those, and I'm sorry about that. I wish I had double checked before I started filming, but I could have sworn that that was a drugstore brand. Nonetheless, I still recommend it. Okay, so now I want to talk about some retinol products. So the first is going to be the Adapalene Gel from La Roche-Posay. Now, this is actually a vitamin A derivative retinoid, so it's not like, you know, there's all these different types of retinoid and vitamin A, and you kind of have to figure out what works for you. But the Adapalene Gel has made such a significant difference in my skin. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed throughout the past few months, I've definitely been struggling with acne breakouts, specifically around the mouth area from maskne, but also in my forehead area as well. And I do notice the biggest difference in my skin when I am regularly using Adapalene Gel, specifically the one from La Roche-Posay. It works really well with my skin. I've tried different in the past, and for whatever reason, this one just keeps my skin even clearer than the different one did. It's the exact same product, it's just my skin is jiving better with this one. It's not in my head. I just notice significantly less breakouts. The only time I really notice I start getting a lot of acne is if I don't know, it's probably diet related or something. I still will get the occasional breakout, but nowhere near to where my skin is at when I'm not using this. So I really think that this is such a significant player in my skincare routine, and I apply this on freshly cleansed skin every single night on all quadrants of my face, and it really just keeps my skin at bay. I seriously cannot suggest this to you enough, especially if you have a more acneic prone skin type. This really works wonders for my skin. But if adapalene, you tried it, you're not really feeling it, then this one is from Versed, and it's a Press Restart Gentle Retinol Serum. I do think that this helps with acne. I will say this one seems to be a little bit more gentle of a retinoid than the adapalene gel. I will notice sensitivity issues with adapalene if I'm using it every single night for a long period of time. Randomly, my skin will get sensitive, so I need to take a break from it for a couple days, whereas with the Versed one, I never noticed any sensitivity issues, and it just seems to be a little bit more of a nice, gentle option, but still definitely significantly helped with clogged pores, acne, preventing breakouts. I don't use them together, but you know, separately. You don't want to be mixing the two products. Moisturizers are last up. So first one being the e.l.f. Hello Hydration Moisturizer. In my opinion, this is really a star skincare product, especially from e.l.f. It's so good. It's so hydrating. It's hydrating enough that I can use it at night, and I feel like I still wake up in the morning and I have a lot of moisture in my skin. And it's so nice for daytime too. It's really a great product. There's no fragrance. It's just a nice moisturizer that keeps my skin feeling hydrated and supple and smooth all day. And I don't even know how many times I've repurchased this at this point. It is like one of my favorite facial moisturization creams that I've ever tried. I really love this. I don't think it's too heavy for daytime, and I don't think it's too thin for nighttime. It's just the perfect all-around moisturizer that you can get both day and nighttime wear out of. But another one that I've been trying recently, and I do really like as well, is from Neutrogena. This is the Rapid Wrinkle Repair Cream. This one does have retinol in it, so again, you do want to be careful. If you are using adapalene or another retinoid treatment, you wouldn't want to mix this with it. But I have been liking this on nights where I'm not using any other retinol products, and I do feel like because it has retinol in it, it again has really been helping keep my skin's acne under control. And I feel like this one is just a little bit more thick and moisturizing, so it really keeps my skin feeling extra hydrated throughout the night. It is quite a thick cream, but I really like loading up my face, my neck, and my chest with this. And obviously retinol is used as an anti-aging skincare product, but I really like it because it helps with acne. Retinol is without a doubt the most effective for my skin in preventing acne, aside from prescription medication. I was on oral prescription for acne, not Accutane, but back in high school when I had really bad acne, I did take prescription medication twice, and I haven't retaken it because I didn't feel like my acne was as bad that I needed to go back on medication. But I just, for myself personally, I noticed the biggest difference when I'm using retinol. But just for myself personally, I noticed the biggest difference in my skin when I'm actively using adapalene or some sort of a vitamin A derivative in my skincare routine. It just works for me. So I'm hoping that if you struggle with it as well, if you try with some of these products, they'll help you out as well. So this one, good all around. You've got easy to work with skin. Somebody that's got a little bit more of an acneic skin type, dry, wants something nice and gentle with a little bit of retinol, the Neutrogena one is great as well. But that is everything that I wanted to mention for this drugstore gem skincare products video. If you do have any questions, please hit me up in the comments down below. I will always do my best to help you. I'm gonna list and link everything in the description box. And if you do wanna see like a proper skincare routine video, as always, you can just leave a comment and I'll do that for you if that's something that you're interested in. I would love it so much if you would subscribe, and if you'd come follow me on Instagram, that'd be amazing as well. But other than that, I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. Bye.